Before I modify my ship,
Hey,
I do
what can I
quick
do?
save.
Sure, how about it?
Okay, here we go. The Mitar IV. I have 200,000 credits at this point. That was a nice run up. So we're going to take these Obliterator Alpha turrets, flip them, and put them in the back. I think I have to get rid of these radiators. They're just decorative, aesthetic. So we've put those auto turrets in the back, facing backward. I don't think there's any place else I can put on this ship. Not without making further modifications, and I'm not up for that right now. So now we can go to the front of the ship. Look for the Vanguard plasma weapons. Obliterator, auto projector. 9,900 credits. And I'm just going to use Control G to duplicate that. And then I'll use the F and the R keys to move it up and down. Yeah, the menus for building ships are kludgy. Would that be a good word? They're a little messed up. I think I can put. Oh, I grabbed the whole thing. I don't want the whole thing. That's the weapon mount and the 2 guns. I just want 1 gun, please. I will take 1 gun, please. So I can get a total of 6. Each one of these only takes 2 power, right? So 6 times 2 is 12. So you get a maximum of 12 per weapon slot. So you have 3 weapon slots. You can put 12 units of power into each one of them. I don't know if you can put 12 units of power into each one of them, but some of them you can put 12 units total in. And this menu is a nightmare. I'm just going to go duplicate a gun. Hit the R button a few times, bring it up, duplicate it again. There you go. Now I have 6 Obliterators on the front of this thing. That's going to cost me, what's that costing me? 59,000. And I'm going to put portals. I think 1, 2, 3, 6 portals. I'm going to go ahead and put on here. I could have put these on here earlier. They're cheap. But they have a very nice effect inside. When you walk back through the ship later, when I go back through, having those portals out there is pretty nice. And I do have to flip them with the Z key. So I just added 6 there. So I moved 2 guns to the back. And those guns, keep in mind, came with the ship in the first place. So we didn't have to buy those. And those are not cheap guns either. I have 2 errors. One is I left those things out. See, I could put that one there if I wanted to keep it, but can't put the one on the other side because that's where my shield is. And I don't have any place else to put that shield. Don't want to stick it on the landing gear, so we're not going to have these radiators. They're not important anyway. Some ecliptic jerk put them on there, thought they were cool. We're getting rid of those. My total is 61,000 something credits. Oh, which weapon do I not have assigned? And we're good. See, one of the things I like about this ship is it's really just a straight line from the front all the way to the back. 2 levels stacked. The front section has a couple of side compartments, but and if I wanted to, I could put more habs up there on the side. Take that cowling off. Thank you very much, sir. It's a pleasure doing business with you. See, there's my portals. You can see out the side. It's blocked by some structural elements, but still, got a nice view to the ground. I think it opens it up nicely. And this area back here is still all closed up. And a nice view from the top. So if I ever move those cowlings out of there, it'll be direct view, but that's more than nice. I actually could add, I forgot about this there, I could add portals on the top as well. And I should do that at some point, just because they look nice. So what should we do? Let's take it out for a spin. We have nice new shiny guns on the front. We need to shoot something. Where's a good place to go hunting? Serpentis. Otherwise known as the Slytherin system. If you're a fan of that slightly popular series of books and movies. Serpentis 3 is always a nice system to go hunting on if you want to land. I think it's pretty resource heavy as well, so it's a good system to go visit if you're interested in that kind of thing. It's a good system to visit. So we'll just head out that way and see what we find. Hey, there's a ship. Ship. Who is it?
There you are.
Ooh, it's the mysterious captain. This is a great stroke of luck.
I knew you'd eventually make the leap.
I didn't even have to hunt for
Are you
her.
enjoying this goal?
Wonderful. I have spent ridiculous amounts of time in some games trying to find this ship. You know, in the off chance that you have not seen this ship yet, because it's only available in New Game Plus.
Usually a Starborn's life is complicated.
We'll go ahead and run through the dialogue here.
I fought to get to the Unity again once or twice. But after all the pain, suffering, and just mind-boggling effort, I was left wondering, why bother? So now I indulge my hedonist side, and I must say it's a lot more fun than the constant struggle.
She's a hedonist.
I knew I had a good feeling about you. Charmed to properly meet you. I wanted to let you know, however, that my interests are broader.
Her interests are broader than debauchery.
I cater
Oh,
to
good.
Starborn,
She's a
the
hedonist,
most
she's into
exclusive,
debauchery,
specialized crowd.
and she also runs a store on her ship. How wonderful.
I sell a smattering of hard-to-come-by items, ridiculously marked up, because the Starborn should be able to afford it. If you are short of
I don't really have a lot of money at this point in time, but
plenty of diversions
you know,
online.
later in the game, if you hang around and do some quests and do some other things, you can rack up some cash. She should stay in this system now forever. Now that I've found her, I think she's a random spawn. What does she have? The avatar, the reflection. I like that. 73,000. It's a very nice gun. And a hard target, the last breath, which gives me longer hold breath time. That's not that valuable to me. I don't take a lot of long shots that I have to aim for. But I do like that Varun Inflictor, reflection. What else do we have? 40 millimeter. Let's see what's interesting over here. That's not great. It's okay. I mean, if she had a legendary Trackers Alliance or a legendary Bounty Hunter suit, those might have really strong stats. I think those are at the top of the list in general, but if they were legendary and also had perks, I might consider swapping suits again and upgrading, but what I'm wearing is more than sufficient for the rest of the game. The real problem I have is I only have 144,000 credits right now. And that Varun Inflictor, the Reflection, is 73,000. So that would lose half of what I needed, or half of what I had right away. Definitely need to find some more money. Start running some quests, grabbing some contraband and selling it, raiding some points of interest and selling guns. But I think I want that Reflection, if for nothing else than the upcoming fight at the Buried Temple. It's only money. And quite frankly, it's only fake money. Ouch, that hurt. That's okay. It's worth it. It's only fake money. And it's unlimited in supply in this game. Okay, we came out here to fight something. So, we need to find something to fight. Otherwise, why did we bring our shiny new ship with its 6 pointy guns on the front all the way out here? What do we have? Gas giant. Survey a couple things. Oh wait, there's a hostile activity marker. That's where we're going. Let's see how it does. Anybody here? I see one marker white. That doesn't make any sense. Oh, there's bad guys. Let's go get them. A Varun Dirge 2. He's gone. Boom. What's that one? Let's chase it. Whoops. My mistake. I did not want to be back inside the ship. Shoot that guy while the wreckage of the other guy floats past us. Varun Vigil 3. Gone. Where's the third one? See, I think my turrets, the auto turrets that are facing backwards, I think the auto turrets took out the third one. Yeah, a lot of credits. Yeah, so the ship did great. So if you're in front of me, I will hit you with the 6 Obliterators, and they cut through things pretty well. I can use missiles, although in the heat of battle, I'm not even sure I use the missiles. And if you decide there's 1,900 credits, so it's about 3,000, 2,000 something credits. So if you decide that you're going to chase me from the other direction, there's 2 auto turrets, and those are pretty good guns too. That if they hit you, will finish you off. So that was a pretty good test. I like it. I'm quite comfortable with that. This ship is ready. I have to think about it a little bit. I don't know that there's anything else I need to add to it at this point in time. Crew, I will definitely start to bring some crew on board. So we have Betty, and Betty has a missile systems perk, and I think there's a couple out there that'll get me a little more power, some jump distance, and a few other benefits. And some of those are free. Some of those I'll have to go do a negotiation with, but that's for another episode. We might come back out here to this planet in the future. Look around. I might do an entire episode where I just raid points of interest on some planets for the money, now that I have a ship and everything I need there. Technically speaking, when you get to this point in the game, or when I get to this point in the game, and I have this ship outfitted, and one of the reasons I like this ship is I can exit this ship straight out the front, I can get back into it. Now the whole temple game becomes a little more efficient, and I can chase temples and return to the eye and look up the next temple, etc. I think I can do that in under 5 minutes per cycle. So, you know, if I need to do 10 temples and upgrade 10 powers, it's less than an hour's worth of time. And that's kind of what I was setting myself up for as well. But it's also worth mentioning that, you know, when you have this ship, it is capable of completing the Sistef Crimson Fleet fight at the end, and certainly capable of fighting a couple of Starborn over the top of the Buried Temple planet. I have a bug. There's something going wrong here. Something is going wrong on my ship. I don't know what it is. The steering reticle was locked in and I couldn't turn. Yeah, so just to wrap up on that bug, I did actually get a pretty severe bug in the game at that point in time. Not the first one I've seen in this game, but this is the first time this one happened. I was in my ship in space and I couldn't turn the ship. As I moved the mouse around, the cursor would just move around inside the little round, I'd call it an aiming reticule, but it's the heads-up display has a circular ring around the outside, and I couldn't move. So I did some fast traveling to other locations, didn't seem to work. I logged out of the game, came back in, and after 4 or 5, I think, fast travels, it did free up. So I'm not sure what freed it up or how it came back, you know, to its normal state, but I did get back to a normal state. And I came back out to Serpentis just to confirm that the trader was still out here, and I followed her around a little bit. Thank you so very much for watching to the end. If I can offer a suggestion, take a minute today to do something nice for someone else. Compliment a friend, a coworker, family member, or employee where you shop. Tip your servers. Wherever you go, give a little more than you take. Remember, this isn't a competition with the people around you. This is about being a slightly better version of yourself today than you were yesterday. I hope today you find a little peace, play some games, and have some fun. Please don't forget to click that subscribe button, the notification bell, and come back for more. This is Kinnear. Until next time, I'm out.